Okay, it is, what is it, Tuesday evening, it's June the 7th, election day.
It is.
And we are here in wonderful hot Bakersfield, it's about 150 degrees or something. And where are we, David?
We are at Prohibition 1933, which is a relatively new restaurant bar in town, and they've done a really great job for us. The room looks great.
And why are we here? What are we doing here?
We're here for election night. We're here to get the results.
Okay, so how was the campaign? Let's start with the campaign. How was the campaign, David?
Yeah, you know, the campaign was surprisingly fun. The best part was meeting all kinds of folks. We went to all sorts of different events. We made a lot of great friends, and that's why I called it a victory speech when I first started tonight, because we had a lot of people that had to leave. I said it's a victory because win or lose, we have made some great new friends. You saw that room, it's packed, and half those people we've met on the campaign trail.
So for you, it was really a very positive experience going through that campaign. So you met people, you made new friends.
Yes.
And what else is your experience from that campaign? It's your first time you had a campaign.
Absolutely. First time campaigning. Like I said, the meeting the people have been so gracious and so wonderful. I was told that it was going to be expensive and you were going to be busy. And I knew that intellectually, but let me tell you, it is far more expensive than I ever thought, and it was far more tiring than I ever thought.
Yeah,
so
that's why the fundraising is a very important part of it, isn't it?
It is. You're absolutely right.
So now you will become, or basically, I will not even say step up the ladder from becoming a district attorney to a judge, but as a judge you can do whatever you want. So what? That's why.
I don't think they. Anyway, okay, keep going.
let's go with that. So what happens next? When do you start your new career or position as a judge? So what happens next?
So we would start in January, and it'll be up to the presiding judge. Obviously, I've got a ton of criminal experience, so I hope I get a criminal court, but it could be anywhere in Kern County. It could be Ridgecrest, it could be Taft, it could be Delano, and we'll see whatever the presiding judge wants to do, where they think I can best be of assistance.
And what do you think is for you as a person, as a district attorney with 25 years experience, what do you think will be for you the biggest change from being a prosecutor going after the bad guys to suddenly the person who judges and has to listen to all sides?
To both sides. Well, don't forget, for 19 years I've been a volunteer judge pro tem, so I've sat up there and handled a lot of cases. So I don't think the transition will be as hard, but I think the hardest thing for me is I'm not going to be allowed to object. You know, I'll have to just sit there. I can't go objection, hearsay. I'll have to sit there and go, wow, when are they going to object? I think it's going to be a great experience. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to protecting everyone's rights, both defendants and victims, and I think it's going to be a wonderful experience.
What was really a question that I have, what was for you the driving force that you wanted to change from a well-paid, interesting and rewarding job as a district attorney or deputy district attorney to go to the judge's bench? So what was the driving force for you?
Well, for me, obviously I've thought about it for a while. That's why I volunteer as a judge pro tem. But Mike Lewis is retiring, and he's a former deputy. He's a former prosecutor. I worked with him at the DA's office. He was one of my mentors, and he's one of our more experienced criminal judges. And when he said he was leaving, I thought we need somebody with significant criminal experience to step up to the plate, because we all know in the next year we're far more likely to be involved in a crime as a victim than we are to be involved in a civil suit. So I thought it was time. If I wish he would stay, and I'd stay being a prosecutor, but if he's leaving, I want to make sure that we have a judge that has significant criminal experience, criminal prosecution experience, not personal criminal experience.
Good. And with you, David, we now here in Kern County have a very devoted, motivated, and experienced judge. And again, congratulations to the result, David.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We're so excited. Woo!